Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, traders. This is John House speaking. Today we are going to look at Telstra. Telstra's one of the 20 top 20 traded stocks on the Australian stock market. So basically in the top 20. What we have here now is we have a weekly chart. And what I'm going to show you today, I'm going to show you the importance of a weekly chart, because we always know that it's always good to time our way in through sometimes an intraday or a daily chart to get into to some of the moves. But let me show you the importance of the weekly chart. Let me go over and let me show you a daily chart here. Okay, so this is a daily chart. Okay, move up daily chart, and we can see that with all these candles here, all these open, highlight, close are a daily. But if we just look at this, we've got over 12 months of daily here, haven't we? Over 12 months. And we can see the overall trend has started from the bottom and ended to the top. Now, that's good, but we don't remember when we're trading, we want to get the overall view of the market. Where's good strong support resistance? Because if we're trading a daily chart and we're trading against a weekly resistance line, you've actually lessened your probability of actually making that a successful trade. So we can see it here that we've had, or I'll just compress it up a lot more. So about a 2-year period to compress it up. We can see we've had a bit of a rundown through here, and then the moving averages are crossed over through here, and as the moving average has crossed over, the overall trend has picked up, and when the overall trend has picked up, it's gone to the upside. Now it's gone down, back up, and then now it's come back down to the downside again. Remember, this is a daily chart now. But here, you really cannot get a good overview where the market is, can you? What is it, down, up, sideways? You don't really know. Because you've had a bit down period through here, you have an up period through here, you've had a down period. You could say, okay, yeah, let's just get like a Fibonacci tool from here to here, and you probably expect a bit of a bounce off here, yep. So, but where's the overview of the market? The overview of the market, and that's where it's really important to use your weekly chart. Because if I go to my weekly chart now, okay, now you can see the overview of the market. But not only that, but let's put on some support and resistance lines. Got a bit of a support resistance up here, around about the $5 mark. Got a bit of support down here, around about just above the $4 mark. And if I press it open, you can see that we also have a trend line coming up through here, and a bit of a support line coming up through there as well. So look at this. Once we have our weekly chart, we can actually say, look what's happening with this stock. This stock is now going basically sideways. It went sideways through here, it went down a little bit, come back up. Now it's just going sideways. This is now a sideways stock, sideways channeling stock. But if we had that on a daily chart and just compressed it up as much as we could, which is only a couple of years, we only could say, okay, what's happening with this stock? It's a bit of an upward trend. Okay, yep. Bit of a support resistance right here. Yeah. So where's it going? We don't know. But if we can go to our weekly chart, compress it up and say, if we wanted to get into this stock, where's a good spot to get into this stock? If we wanted to buy this stock, for example, where would it be good? Well, remember my last video, I talked about triangle patterns and all these other patterns I keep talking about. What's this one right here? What do you think this one right here is? It's a triangle pattern, isn't it? Why? Because see that support and resistance right there? And it's coming in as a triangle. And it actually did break out here. You can see it actually did break out here. Came down to what? See this? It broke out here, came down and bounced off a what? A support line. Traders, please, I strongly urge you to make sure you're looking at these support and resistance lines. Because look at this. Even though it did break out of this trend line, this strong support line through here, look where it came down to. It came down to this support here. Very, very evident. So that's the importance of the weekly chart, because you can see the overview of the market, not just compressed up, okay, what's happening now, but if you can get a view of the last 10 years, last 7 years, last 6 years, then you got a more chance of actually making that stock working for you, because then you can say, okay, right now I am not going to get into this stock unless it gets above $5. Okay, and unless it gets above here, I'm not going to get into it. Why? Because we don't know where the stock is not showing us the direction at the moment. So we're going to leave this alone for quite some time until the stock starts to figuring out which way it wants to go. Because right now it's just basically on sideways, isn't it? Basically sideways. But if it starts breaking above this $5 mark, comes back down to this $5 mark, round about here, and gives us a higher trough, might be a good entry signal. Okay, it might be a good entry signal. Now, talking about entry signals, and there's one on, let me open this up. Remember I talked about this triangle patterns and closing below the trend line, and when you close below the trend line, this right here was an entry signal. Now, again, if it has good volume, it'll be an entry signal for me because it's breaking out, closing below it. Okay, a nice, good down day, and if it had some good volume, I would have. I'm not exactly sure if I traded that or not, but you can see it got thumped straight through here, bang, 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 got thumped. So that's the importance of a weekly chart, because you have to view the weekly chart if you want to get a good view of where this market's going. If you want to start getting in, and especially if you're an investor and you want to hold this stock for long term, you got to learn how to use these moving averages, which I have in my chart, because you can see if it's below the moving average, it's generally down. Between the moving average, it's generally sideways. Below the moving average, it's down. Above it, it's up. Now, it's just going sideways, isn't it? Now, if you wanted to get in the stock and you wanted to buy and hold this stock, buy and hold, what would you be waiting for? You'll be waiting for a higher trough up here. Maybe a higher trough on the weekly chart. You see what I mean? Now, this is for investing. This is long-term buy and holding. If you want to get in and get out real fast, well, okay, there's our resistance line. What I'll be personally looking for to trade in this stock, this blue line up here is the resistance. Once it gets above there, if it gets above here and gives a nice big breakout day here, nice big breakout day, and gives some good volume, I'll hop on it. Or if it comes down, forms a bit of support on there, gives a higher trough, I'll also hop on that as well. So this is John Howe. As always, please leave some feedback. I really do appreciate all the feedback I've been getting, and the honest feedback too. I'm really enjoying the honest feedback. Please take care, and I will see everyone next time. Bye for now. Make sure you visit tradinginvestingforyou.com, where there is loads of free information that is giving away right now. There's weekly wraps on the US and the Australian market. There's newsletters every single week with the must-see information. You get a video 6 days a week, every single week, viewing different stocks on the Australian stock market. So make sure you do yourself a favor, go to tradinginvestingforyou.com and start to receive this free information now. Trade in the stock market is risky and can cause substantial financial loss. We do not claim or guarantee your profit from the information provided. The information in these videos is meant for educational purposes only. That being said, I've been trading the market profitably for many years. So please, do your own homework and make sure you look after your current financial situation.